I'm not responsible for your feelings. Gaslighters love this phrase, and because it's half true, it can end up fucking with your mind. And if you're new to my page, my name is Jackie, and I'm giving real examples of emotional abuse tactics so that you can spot them in your relationships. I know that I said this phrase to him on many occasions. It usually came after a 3-day long stay up until 4 a.m. interrogation session over the things that I did or didn't do that made him feel like I was cheating or I was untrustworthy. Despite all of my attempts to prove that I wasn't, the accusations wouldn't stop and his feelings would get more and more intense. I remember one night, probably the 4th night in a row, where he kept me up until 4 a.m. arguing and the accusations flying around, and he's in this complete dysregulated state. I was exhausted. I just wanted to go to bed, and I kind of dissociated from the entire experience. But he kept saying to me, I feel like you don't love me. I feel like you don't want to be with me. I feel like you're not being honest. And I exploded. Your feelings aren't my responsibility. And I genuinely felt that way. He was having all of these feelings, insecurity, fear, paranoia, and trying to push them onto me for me to fix. How can I possibly fix something that I didn't create? His trust issues, I didn't give him those. They came from his other relationship experiences. I didn't even feel safe to look at another man. For 2 years, I played in a band and didn't say a word to anybody else. I skipped the social gatherings out of fear that he would accuse me of doing something I wasn't doing. So I told him, your feelings are not my responsibility. So of course, the next time that he would yell or name call or be passive aggressive, and I would say, hey, when you do X, I feel Y, his response would be, your feelings are not my responsibility. Completely taking my words and throwing them in my face to evade any kind of accountability for his behavior. And I would chase my tail. Wait a minute, I should be able to share when my partner hurts me. He should listen and change his behavior. So what was different from when I said it versus when he said it? Let me explain to you the nuance. In the 2 examples I gave, he was asking me to be accountable for something that wasn't my responsibility to be accountable. He was asking me to manage his feelings. His feelings came from his past that he hadn't unpacked, and I know that because I never once fucking cheated. So all of his feelings had nothing to do with me or my behavior. Therefore, there was nothing for me to be accountable for. He was responsible to work through those feelings and unpack them. In this instance, I was not responsible to change my behavior. In my example, I wasn't asking him to manage my feelings. I was addressing a hurt that was the direct result of his behavior. I was holding him accountable. But due to his lack of introspection, his inability to self-reflect, his lack of empathy, and a wounded ego that needs to evade accountability at all costs, he hears criticism and he deflects by saying, your feelings are not my responsibility. The words that are missing from that phrase, your feelings are not my responsibility to manage. We are all allowed to have feelings and to express our feelings, but it is our individual responsibility to express our feelings in a non-abusive way. Toxic people will try to make you accountable for things that you didn't do, refuse to take accountability for the things that they did, and then accuse you of having a double standard. All of this is psychological manipulation to evade accountability.